I'm beat, holy cow. If you can't tell by my red face, I am pretty tired. I'm making my way up this trail, and I saw a moose just off to the side. Probably won't be able to see him, he's ducking. He just ducked behind some of those pines. He just ducked behind some of those pines on that other side, so you can't really see him. But I'm out here hoping to find moose, and I've already seen the one. I'm headed up to a lake right now where I've been able to see him in the past, so I'm hoping this guy will make his way up to that lake, because this was a pretty nice bull for this area. Yeah, he's gone behind the trees now. I guess I'll see if I run into him this evening up at the lake. Fingers crossed. Hey guys, how's it going? I just got dumped on pretty thoroughly, so sorry I didn't do much video on the hike up this trail to where I was going. The storm was blowing in super quick, and I knew it was going to be close, so I just hustled to get here to get my tarp shelter set up and make sure all my gear stayed dry. So I didn't do much video along the trail. I apologize. Fantastic hike though. I saw that moose on the way up, and yeah, it was good. I hope he comes up here to this lake tonight. The rain stopped now. It's just like sprinkling on and off, so I'm gonna go out and see what I can find. Just getting my thermals on because it's cooling down real quick. It's supposed to get down into the high 30s tonight, which should be fun. That's kind of like my ideal weather though. But anyways, yeah, got up here, got my tarp shelter set up. I've been using this tarp shelter my last couple outings, and let me tell you, I am absolutely loving it. In the past, I generally use a tarp shelter in the winter time, as weird as that may sound. That's usually the only season that I use them in, but I've been using this tarp shelter the last few times I've gone out backpacking, and it's been fantastic. I mean, it packs down to like that big, so the amount of space and weight that you can cut out of your backpack to then fill in with mass amounts of camera gear that weighs 3 times as much, you know, it's great. So yeah, good times. But but really, that's what I did. My tent weighs like 3 pounds, and I filled my backpack in with, I think it was probably about 9-10 pounds of camera gear. So smart move, Jimmy. Anyways, yeah, these tarp shelters, awesome. So I'm gonna go out now, and I'm gonna get my rain jacket on, get all my rain gear on my camera stuff so I can go out in the rain. I just didn't want to bother with the hassle before when I was hiking up the trail. So I'm gonna do that, go out scouting for a little bit, rehydrate because I am thirsty, and yeah, let's see what we can find. I wish I would have taken the time earlier to get my rain gear on the camera equipment though, because this awesome like thunderstorm just blew through, and you can't hear any now, but earlier, I mean, it was magnificent. Beautiful display. A little bit of lightning here and there, not much, mainly just thunder, but yeah, just gorgeous. I love it up in these mountains during these rainstorms. Just a beautiful time to be up here. All right, I'm gonna quit rambling, get my rain stuff on, and let's go see what we can find. that was fun. I didn't find anything. It actually started raining really hard. Got a little bit more thunder. Super pretty. Just love being out in these mountain storms. It's so much fun. When I was planning on coming up here, I was looking at the forecast, and it said it was going to be rainy with thunderstorms, both today and tomorrow. And for a second, I was like, well, should I stay home where it's nice and cozy and do something else? But you know, I really wanted to come out here, except for a little bit of adventure. But you know, how beautiful would it be if I could get a moose or something, you know, whatever, in the middle of a thunderstorm with the rain coming down, or just even in this scenery. How awesome would that be? So, you know, I'm out here and I don't regret it at all. It's been fun so far. I haven't seen any wildlife except for that one moose on the way up, but I wasn't really able to get anything with him. But yeah, it's just fun doing stuff like this. You know, I love getting awesome pictures and video footage and all that stuff, but for me, you know, it's the experience as well that I crave. So, you know, it's starting to rain again pretty heavily, and I went out and got some water to filter. I'm gonna get changed. I didn't bring my waterproof pants. These are just water resistant, and they are soaked through, so my whole lower half is completely soaked. But I've got thermals here, so I'll get those on and get the wet clothes off. And yeah, I got that water, so I'll start getting that filtered. And then it's time for some dinner. I am starving, so I'm just gonna get some dinner cooking here, and I'm just gonna enjoy this beautiful rain. It's getting dark really fast. Sun's already set, so I'll go to sleep here in a little bit, and then wake up bright and early and go scout for some more wildlife. But you know, I'm hungry, and I've got some homemade pudding that I dehydrated for dessert. So I'm gonna cut this off because that pudding, it sounds amazing right now. So I'll see you guys in the morning, unless I get some moose walking through camp or something. I'll check in with you in the morning. Okay, see ya. gorgeous morning. The rain and the wind have died down. It was crazy last night. It was insane. I think I only got maybe like 2.5 hours of sleep last night because just after dark it started pouring and the wind was intense. I mean, it was nuts. And so I didn't get much sleep last night, but you know, it was just fun to listen to the thunderstorm and hear the rain. You know, I still enjoyed it. I would have liked a little bit more sleep, but it doesn't matter. It was fun though, and such a beautiful morning this morning. I do have some darker clouds rolling back in, so the storm's not done yet, but you know, I love just the calm that I've got right now. It's just so pretty out here. You know, the beautiful clouds, the mountain, the lake. Got some flowers down here. Just a gorgeous morning. I've scouted this lake and some others in the area a few times this morning already, and there's just nothing out. I haven't seen or heard any birds. There's no mammals. I think everything's just kind of hunkered down. And then that wind last night and early this morning blew in a bunch of smoke. The rain helped a little bit, but it's still really smoky, and it's actually getting a little bit difficult to breathe. I can tell it's starting to irritate a little bit. So I'm gonna chill out here for a little bit longer, see if anything decides to show up, and if not, then I'm gonna start heading back down and move on to the next adventure. But this is definitely, you know, just a beautiful place, and I'll be back here in the next couple weeks, again looking for animals to photograph, but also just for some more scenic photography stuff for a video that I'm working on. You know, I love getting out into these areas to photograph the wildlife, but you know, I've mentioned this before, you don't always find what you're looking for. The majority of the times that I go out, I don't find what I'm looking for, and that's okay, because I still get to enjoy just these magnificent places. I mean, just look at it. It's so pretty out here. So I'm still glad that I came out on this trip, even though, you know, I didn't have moose show up here this morning. That's okay. I still had an amazing trip. It was so much fun, and I've been able to see some other moose, a few other moose these last few weeks, and it's been good to spend some time with them. You know, even if you don't see them, it's just good to be out in these peaceful places and just enjoy, you know, a nice mountain rain and thunderstorm. There's just something so relaxing and peaceful about it. I absolutely love it. So, you know, even though this was slow for wildlife, it was still such a fun trip for me, and it's just been so serene and relaxing. So I'm so glad that I came out here. So pretty out here. I hope you guys are having fun out there with your adventures. Be safe, be smart, and go out prepared, and you'll have a great time. I'll see you guys next week though. I'm gonna start heading back down here in a little bit, and yeah, unless I find something on the way down, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.